Hey guys, what's up? It's Brian here, and I'm back with some more Advanced Warfare today. You guys liked this last time, so I'm going to be doing some more of it. But today, I'm going to be telling you guys a fun story that you may have not known about me. We're also going to talk about some other things that have just happened the other day while we search for a game. Anyway, last night on Tuesday the 27th, wait, today's Tuesday, YouTube decided to come through and like crap on everyone. Like, I know I was at 475 subscribers and I woke up and which is not that big, but it's a big deal to me. Everyone just lost a ton of freaking subs, and YouTube decided just to come in and like crap on everyone. So the story that I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is how I broke my arm. It's actually kind of an embarrassing story. I don't tell it a lot just because it's kind of weird. But anyway, so let's paint the picture here. You got me, and it is the night before April Fool's Day, right? March 31st. 2008, I think. I was in the 4th grade, but anyway, I was swinging. My baby brother was just born, so I was swinging, trying to impress him. I'm sitting there, I'm swinging, I'm having a grand old time. Oh, I forgot this was a try shot, and I let go with one hand, and I'm like, Coop, I'm waving at you. Cooper's my baby brother. I'm like, Coop, I'm waving at you with a hand, and then he was waving back. He's like 4 months old at the time, and I'm having a grand time swinging. I was on the swing for maybe like 10 minutes. Like, awesome time. Oh my god. There we go. Awesome time swinging. But then, me being the stupid idiot that I am, I decided to let go again, but this time with 2 hands. Yeah, it gets better. I let go of the swing with 2 hands, and gravity, being the douchebag that it is, decided to push me off. Like, my arms were not being cool and decided to push me off, like I was kind of doing like an eagle kind of swan dive kind of thing. Face plant right into the ground, broke my left arm. I don't know how. So I fell off the swing facing forward, and I woke up facing the other way, like the opposite way of how I felt, which I don't even know how that happened. And when I woke up, where the heck is someone? Finally. At first, when I woke up, I didn't even think that I had broken anything, because I just woke up and I was like, oh cool, that was a neato experience. I'm laying there, I'm kind of trying to get up, and I pushed myself up and I just fall right back down. I'm like, oh, something is wrong. I look over at my left arm. It is just, I don't even know how to describe it for you guys. If you guys have ever broken a bone or anything, it was the most horrific thing I had ever seen, ever. My arm was going straight, and then it was just like it had crap. It had like stair-stepped up. It was nasty AF. It was like this, and then it was so freaking disgusting. My hands swelled up so quickly, like I had freaking sausages as fingers, and I screamed at the top of my lungs. I was so freaking terrified. I had never. Ooh. Is the entire team just stupid, or am I just like really good all of a sudden? But I had just like crapped my pants. I looked at my arm and I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. I called the freaking, my brother did actually, he ran inside and he called the ambulance. And the worst part is about the ambulance ride, well, there were 2 worst parts actually. One of the worst parts being that they couldn't find my house. They drove by it 2 times before they had actually gotten to me. And then I might as well use this. UAV is online. And then they also they could not get an IV in my arm, so they poked my arm. Why did everyone leave? They could not find an IV in my arm, so they tried 2 in my elbow. They tried to put 2 in there. They just put 1 in my arm, like on my forearm, and then they put 2. They put 1 like right here, and then they finally got 1 like right here in the meaty part of my hand. It hurt so freaking badly. This dude in the ambulance was not a good guy. But anyway, the story gets better. We are getting our butts handed to us. Holy crap. Anyway, so we're in the hospital now. We've gotten there. I was put onto the freaking hospital bed by some sort of transformer stretcher thing. It lifted up and like pushed me over. I was like, dude, I'm freaking in the apocalypse now. I've blacked out. This is a dream. But so remember, this was the night before April Fool's Day. So I called my best friend, and because his birthday was the next day, and I'm like, dude, I'm not going to be able to like come to your birthday party at all. And he was like, all right, dude, what'd you do? And I was like, oh, you know, I broke my arm. He was like, oh, yeah, that's not good. So I remember I had to... Excuse me? I am trying to tell a story. Call my best friend. He's like, oh, dude, it's okay. Just make sure you're alright. You know, the kind of generic kind of friend stuff. Oh, come on. I hate everything. I say that a lot in these videos. But anyway, so called my friends. They're working on my arm. They're trying to get it set back in place so that... Excuse you. So that... They're trying to set my arm back in place, so they need to put me under so that I don't experience the gruesome pain of having bones set back, which, mind you, I was still, like, conscious during the time that they were trying to put my arm back in place, because the drugs that they used on me did not work. Like, I fought the drugs a lot. They had to put me under 3 times, which I know is very bad for you, and it was kind of... I thought it was kind of cool, but, you know, it's cool. I'm getting all of the medals. Dang. Ah, sweet. I'm getting drugged up. I'm finally being put under. And... Ooh. Come on. Oh, come on. So I finally get put under, and, like, halfway through the procedure, I, like, consciously wake up. I don't open my eyes because I don't want to see anything. But I just feel the bones being put back in my, like, not in my arm, but, like, being set back in place. It was not the best feeling. It was like, if you guys have ever had a bruise before, you know that feeling like when you press the bruise and it hurts like none other? Yeah, that's what it felt like, except it was like 2 hands on your left arm, and... what the heck? What the heck is that? That's terrifying. But it just hurt so badly, and I think the worst part of this entire experience is that, if you guys remember at the start of the story, this was the day before April Fool's Day, so when I went back to school that next weekend, everyone was like, oh, Nick didn't break his arm or whatever, because my best friend had come back that Friday, and they told him Nick broke his arm, not April Fool's Day. But they're like, oh, Nick didn't break his arm, whatever. Yeah, you should have seen the looks on their faces when I came back, and they're like... Shit, he actually broke his arm? I was like, yeah. I came on the server in the last 5 minutes, and I was number 1 on the team. That should tell you something. That should tell you something about the people that I was playing with. But, anyway, if you guys did enjoy this story, I mean, my arm healed fine. It was fine afterwards. I just had to wear a cast the rest of the school year, so I couldn't do gym, which sucked. But, if you guys did enjoy this story, make sure you guys drop a like with your awesome hand. I will be back for more stories, more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. But make sure you guys subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. And see you guys. I just kind of found this in my armory. It's an app. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Awesome. I had no idea that